Hello YouTube, it's Petrie Gaming Scotland here and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are well and gaming lots. So in today's video will be my final video of the year 2018, in which we'll just look back at the year which was 2018. I'm going to break down the video with talking about the world around us, the world outside the gaming, then talk about the games of 2018 and why 2018 was such a brilliant year for games, and finally talk about the channel for 2018 and on the journey that I've been on and how far I've come from this time last year to now, and finally end the video on just my final thoughts of 2018 and what I look to do in 2019 for the channel. So if that sounds good, then sit back, relax, open a beer, open a cold one, and let's begin. So the first part is the world around us. I normally in this section either talk about my personal life or the world around us, such as like politics and stuff. I try and avoid talking about politics because it's a very divisive subject, or unless something big happens and want to put my 2 cents on something, and that really is the fallout of Brexit at the moment. Brexit is a very divisive issue and currently it's having an impasse and creating a lot of uncertainty in the world at the moment. I know for people outside the UK, you don't really know what Brexit is. So basically we had a big vote in June 2016 about whether we wanted to stay or remain in the European Union. Big 28 collection of countries that decide a variety of different issues at a more global level, and we as a UK decided to leave the EU by about 17 million, but it was very close. But at the same time, I don't think the current government down in London have handled it very well, and I think it will be a disaster for the country. You know, I respect the result, but at the same time, Scotland and the people of this country deserve better. Anyway, that's enough about Brexit. I don't really want to go more in depth in that than what I've already done. So anyway, so 2018, it was a fantastic year for games. In this sort of section, I'm just going to talk about the games from January to December that I can remember. If I've left any games out in this list, then by all means let me know down in the comment section of what games you've enjoyed this year, as I've just finished my trophy award show for 2018. Hope you guys have enjoyed a look back at the games for 2018. Anyway, these are the games that I've been made aware of and also played and platinumed this year. So for January we had Monster Hunter World. For February we had Shadow of the Colossus. This was a really good remake. I've played it at a friend's house, but I didn't like the idea of just randomly killing the big colossi, 16 of them for the sake of killing them. I know it's a game, I know you probably laugh at me in the comments, but at the same time I didn't like the idea of just randomly killing the colossi for the sake of it. But the open world looked incredible, the graphics were incredible, and I watched PS4 Trophies. Brian, shout out to you, you probably will never watch this video, but it's a trophy achievement channel that was the first person to collect all the gold coins, the hidden items in Shadow of the Colossus, which gave him a secret item at the end of the game. We had March, we had Far Cry 5, which is the best Far Cry game to date. It removed the towers and the minimap, and it just gave you the option just to explore at your own pace, which I thought was really good and really fantastic, as everyone plays the game at their own pace, which I thought was good. The boss fights were good, the NPCs were good, it made the world feel alive, and I really liked the setting in Montana, Hope County, which is a fictional state in Montana in America. The graphics were fantastic. And moving on to April, we had God of War. Now this was the Game Awards Game of the Year. Very highly commendable. All the best for Santa Monica Studios and Cory Barlog that created a fantastic game. I personally didn't think it was Game of the Year, but don't take any credit away from God of War. The single player story was incredible, the collectibles were fantastic, the enemies were brilliant, the RPG elements such as upgrading your armour, and the side quests for like the Valkyries and other side quests like killing all the the green birds, falcons, whatever they were called, and releasing all the dragons was incredible. It was a very difficult game. I haven't platinumed it yet because the Valkyries are too difficult, but I'm really grateful that I was able to partake in such a fantastic game, which was God of War. In May we had Detroit Become Human. Now this was a fantastic single story experience about the androids rising up and wanting to be treated equal to humans. Had 3 main characters that all had their own stories. All 3 characters could live, all 3 characters could die. It had a lot of replayability in it, and I played the game about 3 or 4 times to get all the trophies and platinum the game. Highly recommend if you're a fan of Quantic Dream, like your Heavy Rain, your Beyond Two Souls. It is the best in the series so far, and I can't wait to see what David Cage has more up his sleeve. Next up we had June, we had Onrush, which was an arcade sort of racing game, similar to Burnout Paradise, but it was more sort of gravity death-defying. It was recently free on PS Plus, a game that have downloaded and I'm just waiting to play it. July, very empty month that I can remember. I know people deserve a summer holiday and a break, but I would like to see more games coming out over the summer months. I think that would space out games a lot more and not have such a heavy impact on the fall season for games. August we saw Shenmue 1 and 2 remake. This was the first time that I played Shenmue. Being new to the series, didn't know much about it, did my research, it looked really good online, and I was pleasantly surprised with number 1. I'm going to be playing number 2 at the start of the new year, as Shenmue 3 has just finished the crowdfund of £7 million and apparently coming out in August 2019. So I'm really looking forward to Shenmue 3, so I need to play Shenmue 2 first. September was also a busy month. We had the awesome Spider-Man, played it at a friend's house. It was incredible. I've not personally played it on my own PS4. I might pick that up if there's a sale in January maybe. And we also had Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is the final in the rebooted trilogy, the current rebooted trilogy of Tomb Raider, going back to its roots in the jungle and the variety of locations. The story was brilliant. There wasn't a lot of combat sequences, which I personally enjoyed. And yeah, the Tomb Raider had a lot of collectibles, and it had a massive new hub world, and one of the main parts towards the end of the game made you buy and sell items with merchants and stuff, and the world was incredible, and I really highly recommend if you're into your action adventure games to buy it if you find it on sale. So that was September. October we had Black Ops 4, a really good Black Ops game. Shame about the single player campaign being missing. I did a review on it, so if you want to know my thoughts about Black Ops 4, then watch my review earlier in the year. We had AC Odyssey. I'm not a fan of Assassin's Creed at all, but Ubisoft did do a really good open world game from what I've seen online, but they added XP boosters which killed it for me. And also we had the game, my personal game of the year, Red Dead Redemption 2. It was recently my game of the year 2018. It was 8 years in the making. Fantastic open world game. If you want to see more of my opinion on Red Dead Redemption 2, look and watch my game of the year 2018 video where I go in more in depth on Red Dead Redemption 2's goodness. November we had Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Played this game, absolutely fantastic nostalgia hit, and highly recommend if you haven't played it. 3 awesome easy platinums for the price of 1. Yeah, it's a fantastic game, can't say much more than that. And also December, we had a lot of games, but Just Cause 4 springs to mind. I'm not a fan of the Just Cause series at all, but it's good. It's a good sandbox if you just want to muck around and have fun blowing stuff up, I guess. So that has been 2018 games. 2018 was my own personal year for games. It was absolutely fantastic, and that list just says why. Now finally we're going to look at the channel for 2018. So this time last year I had around 63 subs, 62 or 63 subs, and had about 45,000 views, and this time around at the time of recording I've got 54,656 views, which is a massive increase for a channel of my size. And I've got 82 subscribers, which at the time of recording is a lot for a channel of my size. I really do appreciate all the comments, all the likes, all the subs, just the interaction with the channel for 2018. But I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that interacted with the channel over 2018. I made a video back in the start of this year called Plans for 2018. In that I wanted to get more views and subs, which I've just mentioned. I've done that. I want to continue that process for 2019. I don't want to go too much in depth, as I will be doing a 2019 plan video at the start of the new year, so watch out for that one. I got Instagram back in February 2018, and I really enjoy posting gaming content or just content of my travels or pictures that I want to put up there. So it's at PH3 Gaming Scotland on Instagram. Highly recommend you check it out. You don't have to subscribe or follow or whatever, but if you check it out, that'd be good. Any feedback you have on my YouTube channel or on Instagram, by all means let me know about it, and I will improve for the future. Yeah, so gaming content, I've got a lot of playlists. Did a lot of playlists this year, basically just to rattle off. So I've got PS Plus game series, I've got my gaming news, trophy guide series, I have my top 5s, I have my gaming topic series, I have my trophy list series, my walkthroughs, and lots more series, which I will be going into more depth, as at the end of the day the channel is all about variety and providing gaming variety for everybody. So at least if there's a video you don't like watching, you don't have to wait long before the next one comes out, which is going to be totally different to the one you just watched. So the last thing I want to say before we finish up the video is I finally got this mic that I'm talking through to you at the moment for my voiceovers, and hopefully it's improved my content. I also use a package called Audacity, which is totally free and can be get on most PCs. Big shout out to you, Square One Games. You've gave me a lot of tips and advice over this year, over the last few years for YouTube. Any sort of questions I've had, you've been able to help and answer, so thanks very much indeed for all your advice and support throughout the year. I just can't thank you enough. So anyway, that has been my year in 2018. It's been a good year for the channel, good year for games, and yeah, so that has been my thoughts on 2018 for my channel and just the year around us. Let me know your thoughts down below of 2018, what games you've been playing, and yeah, if you want to do more interaction down below, by all means let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. But as always, thank you very much indeed for watching. I've been PH3 Gaming Scotland. Hope you have a happy new year when it comes. I've got a lot more content coming for 2019, and I'll see you on another video. Thanks very much indeed guys, bye bye.